everyone, Abby here. Welcome back to my channel for Tech Tuesday, or welcome if you're new. Now today I'm going to be comparing the new Samsung Galaxy Buds 4 to the Galaxy Buds 4 Pro. I'm going to be going over the major similarities and differences between both of these earbuds, and I'm going to be letting you guys know which one I prefer overall. But before I get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed so you can stay tuned to all my new videos dropping weekly and so you can help the channel grow. So I do have these both in two different colors. So the first one I have here is Buds 4. You see the case is kind of white with gray, and they are white and silver. Next I have the Buds 4 Pro in black. This one's kind of an all black case with a matte bottom, clear top. All right guys, so I've gone ahead and listed the price on screen for you. And before I go into the major differences between both of these earbuds, I'm gonna go into the spec similarities so you can get an idea of what they have in common. All right guys, so I've gone ahead and listed some major spec similarities between both of these earbuds, such as they both have active noise cancellation, secure fit in your ear, they both have a built-in mic, Bluetooth connection, and I've gone ahead and listed a bunch more on screen for you. So coming to the design of these earbuds here, one thing I wanted to shout out is the cases look virtually identical, just different colors. And the actual earbuds, the size of them, everything very, very similar. One of the main differences is when you're actually looking at the earbud. So you can see with the Pro here, it does have a removable silicone ear tip here. They do come in different sizes so you can customize it. Here are the ear tip options you can use for the Buds Pro. So I have the medium one, but you can go up or down a size to fit your ear canal, whatever one fits better for you. Give them a try and see. And with the Buds 4, it does not have that. It's just one shape, fits all there. So you're not getting as isolated of noise cancellation there. And they both have built-in mics, so you can take phone calls on them and use voice assistants and things like that. When it comes to the size of them, you can see they are pretty similar in size. The Buds 4 are a bit more compact and a little bit lighter than the Buds 4 Pro. Other than that, they are very similar looking. And all right guys, if you're finding this video helpful so far, please go ahead and smash that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. So now I'm going to show you guys what they look like on me. I'm going to start off with the Buds 4 here. They do have left and right printed on them, so it makes it very easy to know which one you're using. So this is what they look like on me. When you have hair, it kind of hides it a bit. They do peek out a little bit because of the white. It's a bit more noticeable. And if I shake my head, they are staying in pretty good. So if you are using these for the gym, no issues there. They do stay in very well. Now, the Buds 4 Pro, it is labeled as well with R or L for left or right ear. This is what they look like on me. And same thing, if I shake my head all around, they are not budging, they are staying in place. So definitely a good option if you're using them for running or something on the go. They will not fall out of your ears. The next thing I'm going to talk about is noise cancellation. That is the biggest differentiating factor for me between the Pro and the 4. With the Pro here, Buds 4 Pro, the noise cancellation feature is better. It is a lot more immersive, and I think it's due to the silicone tip here with the design. With that design there, it really does kind of completely cover your ear canal. There's not really nothing else coming in, no other sound. So when you put them in, it honestly kind of just goes to quiet. You don't really hear the surrounding sound around you at all. And that's something that I find very effective. Like I hear nothing other than me talking. I can't hear any other sounds in the room. Like sometimes electronics and fridges have hums. I don't hear anything. I just hear nothing. So if you go ahead and turn on your music on top of here, very, very good performance. It really does a great job of blocking out outside noises. So if you are taking calls on here, I find that it does very good noise cancellation of kind of your surrounding area. Now, if you don't really need all of that noise cancellation, the Buds 4 have noise cancellation, but if you don't need it like Pro level, I definitely think that the Buds 4 are a great option because they are very comfortable. They are lightweight. They are cheaper and they fit into your ear well, and they do a good job at really isolating the noise from around you. But The main difference here is that right now I do hear surrounding sounds. I could hear the hum from a couple of appliances nearby, and things like that, where I didn't hear anything with the Buds 4 Pro. If you're taking a call or something, I do find it does a pretty good job at, limiting outside noise, but it does come in, like you can hear it. So it's not as immersive feeling as the Buds 4 Pro, but if you're listening to music or a podcast or something, you really mostly just hear that. You don't hear the surrounding noise as much around you. So I think they both are pretty good. Now for me, when it comes to sound quality, I do think that both of these earbuds sound great. Whether I'm listening to, music where there's a lot of spoken word, or simply just listening to like classical music, which is just all instruments, I think they do a very good job at accurately, presenting the music that I'm listening to. Now, if I'm watching YouTube videos or, Netflix or something like that, I do think it does a good job at also the spoken word in the videos and that coming through clearly. And you do get a good amount of noise cancellation between both of them. So you really do reduce the background noise, so you can just focus on, the content that you're viewing. So overall, I think they both do a really great job when it does come to music performance. However, I did find that when I'm using the Buds Pro, they have superior bass performance. So you can hear that bass come in a lot stronger, a lot deeper. And they also have a bit stronger of treble performance. And once again, as I mentioned, that active noise cancellation is better. So if you are in a room that's very crowded, there's a lot of people talking around you, the Buds Pro 4 does cut out the surrounding noise a lot better than the Buds 4. However, the Buds Pro are not bad by any means. If you're using them in a crowded room, it really reduces the amount of sounds of people around you. And if you're listening to music or watching content on top of that, you really can't hear what's going on around you. You can kind of just focus on what you're doing. So overall, I think both of them have great sound quality for earbuds. All right, guys, so I've gone ahead and listed some key differences on screen for you guys. The Buds Pro have an IP57 rating, which means that they are dust resistant, and they are also more resistant to water. They can actually be, dropped in water for up to 1 meter of fresh water for 30 minutes and be okay. Where the Buds 4 have a lower rating of IP54, which is splash and dust resistant. So these are completely fine if, rain gets on them or sweat, stuff like that. And there are differences when it comes to the drivers and more. So here are the main differences that I haven't already talked about in the video. And I've gone ahead and put the battery life differences on screen for you, just in a different page here, because the battery life is a bit long. The battery life is going to depend on whether you're using active noise cancellation or not. If you have that feature on, your battery life is going to drain faster. Typically the Buds 4 Pro lasts about an extra hour or so. And when it comes to the battery life here, typically I use them for like 1 to 3 hours max. So for me, both of them, I could get through my usage fine, but they both have that chargeable case, which is really great, that you can just, when you're done using them, pop them back in the charger, they recharge, and then the next time you're ready to use them, they will be fully charged for you. All right, guys, so when it comes to me and which one I prefer, I would go with the Galaxy Buds 4. I personally like that they're easy to clean. They don't have the silicone part and you can just quickly clean it. I also do like that they're a little bit lighter in my ear. They also have clear sounding calls, great sounding music, they're comfortable to wear for hours on end, and they're more affordable, which is definitely a plus. However, I definitely think the Galaxy Buds 4 Pro are a great option, and if you can afford to pay the extra and you want to have pro level noise cancellation, better bass quality, a little bit better sounding audio overall, then I definitely think that the Buds 4 Pro would be a great option for you. Now, go ahead and let me know in the comments below which one you would choose. Now, if you guys are looking to pick up either the new Galaxy Buds 4 or the Galaxy Buds 4 Pro, I've gone ahead and left a link down in the description for you to use. And if there's anything I missed today that you want to know, go ahead and drop a comment below. I do read all the comments and I'll definitely get back to you. And that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.